Hello, and thank you for taking time out of your day to join us here in Frisco, Texas for the USYS Soccer National Championships. I'm Joe Stoll, and our game today is going to see two great teams go at it in National Union's O2 Black out of Michigan taking on Cup O2 Gold for the Youth National Championship, the US Youth Soccer Cup. As you can see, that trophy right there, as one of these teams will be lucky enough to raise that over their head and go back to the respective states as national champions. Which team will it be? You look at how Nationals Union got here, 4-0. 4-0 on their way to this final matchup. Meanwhile, Cup Gold out of Cincinnati, Ohio was 3-0-1, 3 wins with a tie. Their first win coming against Real Colorado Olympico, 7-0. Their second one, a tie, 0-0 over Legends Academy. Then they got their third win, 5-1 over Sporting OFC Elite. And then in the semifinals, they defeated La Roca 2-0 for National Union. They got their 4 wins over London Red, 3-0, 7-1 over La Roca PO, 2-0 over Solar Chelsea, and 2-1 in overtime in this semifinal game against Legends FC Academy. In that game, they actually scored an own goal. If it wasn't for that, they would have only allowed 1 goal all tournament here as we are about to get started. Cup Gold in the gray. Meanwhile, National Union's in the blue today. Looking at the goalkeepers for National Union, you got Gabrielle Green, number 18 for Cup Gold. It will be Madison Prohaska in net. Wind blowing right to left, and it is picked up here since the first game. We'll see if that plays an issue for these girls in this finals matchup. As ball is kicked down the wing, jostling for his position, played back, but we'll have a whistle. First kick coming of the day. As we are going to switch balls out. Ball in. Taking it will be Sydney, I believe Michaela Woods. Now that'll be Sydney Jones. Ball up in the box, and that goes high, and that's going to go over the head of Gabriella Green. So good thought process, trying to go high. Again, you pop that ball up, it can be sometimes difficult for the goalkeeper to read. Green with the first goal kick, headed backwards. Played back and down. Good first touch there, but taken away on the play by Jenna Blackburn. Now to Woods. Blackburn gets it back. Woods in that back row. Played, brought down. In front, in the legs. Trying to turn and go with it. Is Dudokovic. She can't control it. Retrieving that ball is Donovan. Played over by Stock on the far side. Jones loses control of that. And as it play the other direction, moving it is Jordan Zach. Trying to step in front was Creech. Creech has stopped the ball, and we will have another kick awarded to Cup Gold. That ball's going to come down. As can get past. Krizovic. Not able to hold on. Now she clears it out of her end. To midfield. Poking on is Ingles. Fetty. Trying to find the wing. She has Bridenstine. Bridenstine sitting down the wing. Making a chase. On that side will be Bezert. Bezert coming back with the left foot, and that is going to go in for a shot attempt. An excellent opportunity by the pass attempt by Bezert to Ingles. Ingles just not able to kick that one through. And that ball sent down and brought down on the leg. Sent up and coming out to play that will be Green. What's interesting about this Nationals teams, they had 4 teams in this US Youth Soccer National Championships. 3 moved on to the finals. That's right, 3 of those 4 moved on to the finals. The 14-year-olds played last night. They did not come out with the victory. But meanwhile, on the field next to us. The Nationals have a 4-0 lead. Last I checked, might have got to 5-0 over Legends FC. As making a run is Sissy Novak. Novak played in the center, kicked away, headed down. Off the body of Scherzwin. Played up, and that's just going to go through as Dudokovic lets it go by. I brought out, trying to go to Woods. Woods not able to corral that in as it just had a little too much on it on that pass attempt. Bridenstine to throw in. She's verbally committed to Purdue. Actually, 2 of these members have verbally committed to Purdue, and 2 have verbally committed to Iowa. So at some point in the future, these teammates will be opponents down the line in Big Ten play, as that is brought down by Dudokovic. Trying to wait for people to run up. Played back now, dribbling. Cleared by Krezovic. Now to the back row. Moving up with it is O'Malley. Nice quick touch by Scherzwin, but loses possession. Ball on the ground. We will have a whistle as that ball rolls away by Brooklyn Harris, who is jostling for position. Ball kicked down the far touchline. Going after it is Jones. Jones for a throw-in for Cup Gold. Out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is their second trip to Nationals. Last year they were 1-2-0. They've won state the past 2 years in Ohio and regionals back in 2016 as Woods plays it. Trying to get around the defense of Bridenstine. Woods looking to come up the wing, but it's going to fall right into Krezovic's leg. Krezovic trying to find some space, and now she's going to play it to safety as that's going to roll on to the opposite field. Cup Gold coming for a throw-in. Woods with a throw-in. Turning is Dudokovic. Centering, and that's going to go off the post. A great opportunity there, just missed on that pass attempt, and the shot by Brooklyn Harris. Not able to get that one down. And now Nationals looking to turn and run. Sent down the middle, but no one home. You look at both teams have girls in national team pool play. Looking to be brought up on that national team. Harris being one of those. Harris also state and regional ODP, Olympic Development Program. As that's taken by Creech. Played up, trying to get it by is Fetty. On the feet of Matthews, but she spins. Now does a 180. Gets it back to Fetty. Bridenstine. That can be blocked on that shot attempt, and it's going to roll out the back for a corner. Emily Matthews, another one of those members of the USA national team pool. As we have our first corner for the Nationals. Corner on the way, into the box, headed on, and that goes just wide. Good heading attempt, just wide. And it looks like it was last touch by Cup Gold. And now we will have a corner move to the far side as Bridenstine switches corners. Bridenstine lines up. Ball up there, caught up in that win, and that's going to be grabbed on the play by Prohaska. Now Cup Gold quickly coming the other way, trying to get an advantage on numbers. Running with it is Creech. Dudokovic gets it into Harris. Harris with a little flick, and that's going to be stopped by Green. Green just diving to her left to make that save. But good chance there by Dudokovic and Harris, who have a pretty good connection with one another. Trying to flip that on, but blocking it will be Creech. Sent in, and Green will come over to scoop that one up. Played up and out. Headed to Harris. Trying to move that forward, and that's going to be kicked away by Fetty. Finds the foot. Now turning is Ingles. Ingles trying to send to the left, but that's going to be cleared away and up near midfield. Trying to step over that and stop that one. Was Koji not able to? That ball kicked high. Bounces around, a couple volleys. Headed backwards. And that goes out of a play for a throw-in. Coming for Cup Gold. So we have a couple players stumble over one another, and ball cleared. Trying to bring that down was Stock, unable to. Now Nationals with another chance, but Woods is there to step in on a great defensive stop. Trying to get by her was Berserk. Kick coming for Cup Gold. This Cup Gold team likes to run a 4-3-3. They like to hold on the ball. They try to build out these games, putting everything in as they just fell short last year. So getting into the championship tournament last year, they got a little taste of this, and now they're actually playing in the finals in their second year. It's Nationals. Looks to attack at the feet. Trying to come wide to Bridenstine. Bridenstine looking for some help. Comes near side. Krasovic. Krasovic has Matthews inside her. Likes to go into the box. Good job getting around the defense. Now trying to send it forward. Dudokovic trying to chase it down, but in front is Novak. Sissy Novak sends it back to Green. Green's going to play that. Taken down by Krasovic. Sent forward. And right back is O'Malley. Looking down. That ball's going to bounce at the circle. Headed on. Now kicked up in the air. Brought down there for a moment by Jones, but she loses on the touch. Now goes and tries to steal it back on defense, unable to. Going back is Novak. Novak on the right, now in the center. Tried to get that was Creech, but stepping in front was Krasovic. And Krasovic tackled from behind from Creech. Kick coming. Bridenstine sets up as Krasovic limps around behind her. Ball to far side of the box, headed, and that is going to go out of play for a goal kick. Now to Woods. Woods, head up. Trying to find someone in the middle. Pass, nice spin. Plays it near side. A little over-under play. Nice little quick touch. Bridenstine on the new side. Kicked up. Trying to chase that one down is Stock, and she's going to play that to the outside and out of play. Our score is 0-0 in this USYS Soccer National Championships final game between Cup Gold and National Unions Black. Throw in, flicked on, and that is going to be cleared, and that's going to come to the near side. Trying to step in there is Fetty. Puts that one forward, but that is going to go right of the goal. Both teams have had opportunities, but neither able to get one in on the net. As Woods sends it back. Look at Killiard finding Harris. Harris cuts in the right side. Now plays it outside to Jones, but Jones not able to get there as that rolls out near the fan section. The throw in. Played on the foot of Koji. Harris gets the inbounds pass. Now played back. Jones for a kick after the whistle. And Jones sends it down. No one there for Cup Gold as that exits the playing field. Throw-in opportunity for Nationals Union. Out of Macomb, Michigan. Cup Gold coming from Cincinnati, Ohio. These two teams did not see each other in pool play. They were in opposite pools. Coming in, trying to get it is Matthews. Matthews plays it left. Now gets it right back on our foot. That ball bounces, and chasing it down will be Harris. And Harris will have a throw-in. Or she was able to get it right before the touch. Falling on top of that looked to be Zach. That's cleared away, and trying to move up is Fetty. Fetty moves it to the left. On the foot of Koji. Harris. Looking at Dudukovic. Dudukovic turns, but she falls down. That's going to bounce over, and that's going to fall into Woods' foot. Koji trying to come up and make a play, but getting there first was Bastien. As that ball goes out of play. Can you look at what this National Union's team has done with both these teams in goals? 14 goals for National Unions to 2 against. Again, one of those being an own goal. Meanwhile, Cup Gold also having numerous goals up there, getting 14 as well, 7-5 and 2. So both these teams can put up points like nobody's business. Both of them very good at stopping goals. You look at Cup Gold, they've only allowed 1 goal so far in this tournament. So that goes back to Sporting OFC Elite. So both defense, very difficult to get anything by those back lines. And then the goalkeepers are extremely solid. You look at Madison Prohaska. She's part of the U.S. Youth National Team. And then Gabriella Green has just been excellent in net for this Nationals Union squad. Trying to move it forward, play back to Fetty. Fetty, the midfielder, sends it to the left side to Novak. And that is going to be kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Cup Gold. Good sliding tackle there. Knocking that out was Dudukovic. Harris plays it center. Trying to get that between the legs, but was unable to on that pass attempt. But no matter, as it comes back to Woods. Woods sending in. Dudukovic, as that's played off the knee. Dudukovic, and that pops over a chance there, just wasn't able to get the quality touch that she would have liked to get a better attempt on that shot. But another chance there from this Cup Gold team. Is really just a misplay trying to knee it down was Caitlin O'Malley. Just not able to get that down in the area that she would have liked and jumped over. And then Dudukovic was left in the box and she just got a chip on it, but just not enough direction on it to get it down. It's Woods. Tries to move it up to Creech. That's going to be blocked away by Bridenstine. Into the box. It's going to be played back. Green comes out. Head up. Now brought down. Bastian. That's going to hit off the stomach of Matthews. Battling for position now. Game possession is Cup Gold. Trying to move forward is Grubbs. Grubbs taken down as Scherzwin was able to get a touch on that, and that one rolls out of play. So that goes out of play. We'll have a throw-in coming. Woods to throw in. It's played in. Turning with a shot from Creech, blocked in front. Played out to Matthews. Matthews trying to get that. Good job by Ingles and cutting in front of the defense. She just stepped in front of Stock. And that goes out of play. As we will have a water break here in this finals matchup between National Union's 0-2 Black and Cup Gold. Our score 0-0. Welcome back to Frisco, Texas. I'm Josh Tolley here with Turbo for this USU Soccer National Championship matchup between Nationals Union and Cup Gold. Our score is 0-0. Both teams have had some chances, just neither one able to get a clean shot on net. It's been really a good defensive game so far between these two, as both back lines are extremely strong. Dudukovic, number 10, for Cup Gold, has had some opportunities, just not able to get one on with a quality try. But she has nonetheless made this defense of Nationals Union have to work. National Unions gathers the ball in. Bridenstine trying to play it to the middle, but stepping up in front was Creech. Now moved over to Harris. Spins. Harris jumps in now. Comes center. Looks to go forward, but Bridenstine, a whistle blown on the tackle. Tackling Harris was Sissy Novak. Harris gets up. So she'll just have to walk this off. Just a little Charlie horse, and getting a yellow card will be Sissy Novak. That's our first yellow card of the game. Novak, the game winner in that overtime game between Legends FC Academy. Kick forward, and that's going to be headed away on the play. Bounces out of the middle. Bezert trying to get there. Now with it is Ingles. Plays it far side to Koji. Koji on that left sideline. Trying to get a pass down to looks like Bezert, but not able to reach her. As we will have our first substitutions of the game for Nationals Union. Nationals Union 16 under team is playing right behind us, and they currently lead 5-0, looking to win a national championship. Checking on will be Jenna Blackburn, as well as Faith Weber. And making her way on will be Olivia Watson. This 15-year-old team and 16-year-old team were split, obviously, the biggest reason because of birth dates. And now they competed last year in this national championships. And now with the team split, they definitely want to get back here and get a victory here today in Frisco, Texas. As it looks like the 16-year-olds will have a win as we have two national players clash with one another. And now they get up. They're both fine. Going up the sideline is Novak. Played forward. Into Matthews. Matthews sends that one just too far, though, and that's going to go in the box. And coming up with that will be Prohaska. Woods veers to her left. Brings the ball in to Dudukovic. Played up, trying to get there is Harris. That's going to be pounced on and pushed away. Trying with a tip pass, but unable to get that one is Ingles. Now she looks to corral it in, and she is able to get it as she works the ball towards the far sideline. Ingles gets it back on the boot. Quick pass to Breinstein. Breinstein guarded on the play by Creech. Jones plays it to that back line. Goes forward. That's going to go through, and it's going to come near the box. Coming out will be Green. She grabs it. Green with the kick. Played on the foot of Blackburn. That's going to work its way past Bridenstine at the front, but it's going to fall to Watson. Watson trying to center that, and that's going to be headed out. This Nationals Union's team has done a good job working from middle to wing, just have not been able to get something really, truly in the defensive side of this cup goal as Creech tries to make a run. Green's going to come out, and she's easily going to take that and roll it out on the backside. With it, Novak. Looking up for someone to pass to, just works it down the line. Fetty. Now near side. Kresovic. Plays it on the line to Blackburn. Be cleared up. Creech tries to get her foot on it. Kresovic tries to step in, unable to. Creech looking for a 1-2, but as she stumbles back off that collision with Kresovic, unable to get to that ball. Sit down, over the head. Chasing after is Ingles. Can Ingles get there first? Elliott gets it and clears it out. Good job by Elliott getting into some space and just taking the proper angle to knock that ball out of play for a throw-in. As Creech comes off, and if you're wondering what happened in that 16-year-old game, well, officially, Nationals Union won. I believe the final 5-0. As coming on the field for Cup Gold will be Marcella Cash. as well as Megan Pung. Off will come Harris, as well as Savannah Grubbs. Then on the field, Caitlin Andrews. Our score is 0-0 in this matchup. As that one is pushed towards net, and that's going to be grabbed by the keeper. Woods. As we are 29 minutes into this championship final here from Frisco, Texas. As that ball is played to Krasovich. Sends it forward, and that's going to be tipped on by Ingles. Ingles trying to get over to Watson, and there's a collision on the far side. We will have a kick come in. We'll see if we get a card at all. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe there was one. I'll have to check on that. Yes, there is going to be one given. See if we can get the player's number. As they look to set up a wall in front. Chance here for a set piece. As Ingles looks to take the kick. Four on the back row. As there's some jumping around. We just wait word from our official. The referee gives the go-ahead. Ball played back up top to Bridenstine. Played over near side, and that's going to be stopped by Cup Gold. And now Cup Gold has a 3-on-2 opportunity. Now more 2-and-2. Try and get in there, making a step, and that's going to be cleared up. But we're going to have a whistle. Doing an excellent job bringing that out was Caitlin Andrews. Andrews is verbally committed to Cincinnati, putting pressure on that defense, making this Nationals team have to make a play on the ball, and in the process, Scherzwin tripped up Andrews, and now we will have a kick just outside the box. As they look to set up, about 25 yards out. Luckily for Nationals Union, that was not in the box, so no kick, no penalty kick, that is, as Ingles hustles back. Have a wall set up, 4 Union players. It's going to go up, and that goes right into the back of Nationals Union. I believe that hit Faith Weber, as that's going to go wide, and Green is going to have a goal kick. Green waiting, still tied 0-0. That is going to be headed down. Krasovich. Over on the side. Played down on the play by Cash. Cash running the far side. Gets the ball at the touchline, goes through the legs. Able to retrieve that was Novak. Plays at the back line. Off the foot of Watson. Try to send it down. That's going to be headed away. Now brought back just inside the circle. Woods. Slowly dribbling. Trying to get around Matthews. Woods is able to. But that just goes too far as Watson's able to gather that in. Trying to pass that forward, but unable to get there was Weber. 50-50 ball is going to go out of play. Throw-in coming for Cup Gold. So we have 2 more subs coming on for Nationals. Off will come Sarah Bridenstine. as well as Ingalls. On the field will come Grace Miller, and following her is Jordan Zach. Nationals Union has been here the last 2 years. Again, this team split up between the 15-year-olds and 6-year-olds. 16-year-olds just winning Nationals today, beating Legends FC 5-0. The 14-year-olds unfortunately lost last night, but 4 teams made it to this tournament from the club. As played up, and Watson clears to midfield. Matthews looks to run. Tries to poke it forward, but not able to get a good touch on that pass as she looked to get it to Weber. Cash deflects that for a second. Now it comes near. Grabbing it will be Andrews. Flipped up by Matthews. Brought down. Goes right into the leg of Novak. Fetty. Coming near side on the wing to Zach, who just stepped on the field. Zach looking at center one, and that's going to be cleared away. After is Fetty. Fetty runs over it and just sends it back to Krazovic. Krazovic on the side, going near that goal line. Woods doing a good job positioning as that ball rolls out of play for a goal kick. Just a smart defensive play there by Woods, using her body position to shield herself and the ball from that goal line. Played to Jones. Pops it up, and that is going to go out of play. Throw in. Watson. Turning. Staying on it, and then whistle, and play awarded to Cup Gold. As Cup Gold will sub on. Get you a number here when they come on. But between these two teams, both very good at possessing the ball that we've seen so far this first half. Now it's going to come down to who can set up some offensive plays to get some better scoring opportunities as Morgan Parker runs on the field. If for whatever reason we're tied at the end of the game, we will go to extra time, and then that will be followed by kicks if there is no score called during the overtime half. Play back to Woods. Moves to Andrews. Andrews trying to get around. Steps back. Traps trying to move to her left. Andrews doing a good job at using a low body angle to stay on top of that ball. Woods comes in and she tries to center that, and that's going to be taken down. Playing that out. Trying to get it Matthews, and that's going to roll out of play. Doing a great job taking that ball down was Blackburn. Play to Woods. Woods gets the throw in to Dukovic. Back to Woods. Woods loses control to Matthews. Matthews trying to get that inside. Weber not able to hold on to it. Played back, and that is going to be cleared out by Krazovic. On it, Weber. Weber trying to get some space. Tries to go back corner, and that is going to go out of play. But a good thought trying to send that to the left side of the net. Just not able to get it on as that went just outside. Goal kick coming for Cup Gold as we near the end of this first half. We will have a water break as well in the second half for these girls as it gets a little hotter and humid as the sun comes out through some clouds at the moment. Watson played back. Trying to move it to Matthews. Cup Gold trying to make a run, but not able to. That's going to come back, and that goes over. Step down in a trap to Watson. Moving on that far side. See if Nationals Union can set up an effective run here. Kresovic. Trying to move it forward. Nice little one touch from Matthews. Getting it over to Zach. Back to Matthews. Matthews. That's going to hit the body of a Cup Gold defender. I believe it was Pung. Fetty. Try again. Pung grabs it. Moving it forward. Now coming in, stealing it away, and brought back. Kresovic sends it down one player. Now they're going to just work it down the back row. Watson gathers it in. Goes up to midfield. Right back to Watson. Try to find some space is Weber. Weber looking to get that into Matthews. That's kicked away. Good job there by Stock. Now running and trying to get there, and that's going to be cleared up and out of play. Good hustle getting a throw-in rather than a corner kick. As we will have another substitution here for Cup Gold. As Dudukovic comes off. On will jog Kinsey Smith. She veers towards that top of the box. So we wait for this throw in, and here it comes. Fetty heads it forward, but no one home. Matthews brings it down with the right foot. Now boots it, and that's going to go towards that back line, that goal line, and it's going to be played towards the sideline, and that will roll out for a throw-in. Fetty. Matthews gets through a shot, and that's going to be blocked. Another opportunity, just not able to get that was Weber. Matthews shoots, and that's blocked in front. Coming up on it was Zach, plays it to Matthews. Matthews trying to send that one in the box, punched out. Back to Fetty. Fetty just too far on that. Good job punching that one out by Prohaska. Another excellent opportunity here at the end of the first half for Nationals Union. Now getting a little chance in the box as they have slowly just made passes back and forth here during this half, trying to just find weaknesses in that defense of Cup Gold, but defense of Cup Gold is extremely strong and tough to break. It's been a good one here in this first half between these two clubs. Our score is 0-0 between Nationals Union and Cup Gold. We'll be back with the second half of this one right here from Frisco, Texas.
The road starts here. The road paved by pain, sacrifice, and struggle. The road paved by passion and pursuit. The road...
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft. The first Monopoly board game went on sale. Social Security began. And Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. Soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Bullseye CMYK, Cliff Kid, Expand-A-Brand, Front Rush, Fusionetics, Dick's Sporting Goods. Today's games are also brought to you by Major League Soccer, Nestle Nesquik, Nike, NSCAA, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, U.S. Soccer, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
Welcome back to Frisco, Texas. I'm Josh Toll as we get set for the final 40 minutes of this championship matchup here on Sunday at the USYS Soccer National Championships between Nationals Union Black and Cup 02 Gold. And we got a tie game right now, 0-0. Not a whole lot of opportunities on both sides for goals, although Nationals Union found a way to get a couple of shots, couple of attempts, just weren't able to get anything on the net late in that first half. But we are 40 minutes away from someone possibly being crowned national champion. If it stays at 0-0, we will go to extra time. It'll be two 15-minute halves, and then if it is still tied after that, we will have it go to kicks to be decided as we are about to get started. Nationals Union in the blue with white stripes going down on the jersey. Meanwhile, Cup Gold in gray with white and yellow socks. As we get underway here in this second half, National Union's 16-year-old division won the national championship just moments ago, 5-0. This National Union's team looking to do the same thing, to go back to Michigan with two championship teams out of the three that competed in the finals. As we will have a throw-in by Bridenstine. Played over. Bridenstine gets it right back. Trying to move it on. In that corner, Scherzwen loses possession. As we have some movement going on, we do have two yellow cards in this game. First one coming from Sissy Novak of Nationals Union, and then Marcella Cash getting one in the second half for Cup Gold. This game by no means has been overly aggressive as that ball rolls to the back line. Both teams very good at just being able to steal away the ball. These back lines for both squads have done a tremendous job today of keeping the ball out of the box. Trying to make a move, now spinning, coming back, looking to go far side, but Watson's going to head that, and she heads it out the backside. So that will be a corner kick coming for Cup Gold. Now's in a thinking game on how they want to bring this ball in on the corner. What type of piece are they going to set up to give themselves the best chance to get a goal? They have two girls on the back post as National Union. One in the middle, marked on as the run starts. And it's going to be punched out, goes front, and that's going to go roof for a goal. The first goal of the game coming from Gold Cup, getting on the board first. What a job there by Nationals Gold getting on. I believe it was number 9.
One
got
in the middle.
Score in Callie
Marked
Stock.
on.
Try to confirm that for you, but Callie Stock
That's going
and
to be
Cup
punched
Gold
out. Goes
getting
front,
on
and
with
that's
that
going to go
set
roof
piece as
for
it
a
went into the
goal.
box. Just bounced around, and Stock was able to get her foot on it, and she was able to get it over green for the first goal of the game. 4 cup gold in this national championship. Now National Union is going to have to come back from behind here early in this second half. Plenty of time, no reason to hang their heads as they have a lot of time left in this to get going. As Cash moves in, tries to get by. Watson tries to clear that out, unable to. Bridenstine can't get a hold of the ball. Cash working that sideline. And that is going to roll out of play for a throw-in. As we have a throw-in coming. We think it could either be Kaylee Stock or Lauren Bastian that got the goal for Cup Gold. Another corner kick. Trying to send this in. Ball up. That's going to find the back row, but it is going to go over everyone. And that's going to roll towards the far sideline. Trying to chase that down is Miller. Ingalls looking to stop, and that's going to be poked up and stays on that touch line. Woods gathers it in, spins clockwise. Try and move it to the near side. Looking to move is Jones. Jones gets it taken away. Centering pass, and that's going to go out front, and diving on top of that will be Prohaska. Good thought there by Bezert of Nationals Union, trying that over to Ingalls, who is coming in. Now, moving the ball up, gets Cash. Cash trying to work her way forward. Poked back, right outside the circle. Jones. Played on the far side. Looking to get there is Parker. Parker's going to let that roll out. Last touch by Watson. On the ground. Turning with his Parker. Parker trying to go down that goal line. Kicked up as it come to the center of the field. Now played to the far side. On it is Andrews. So officially that goal was scored by Lauren Bastian, who's got a verbal commitment to the University of Cincinnati, looking to stay in-state in Ohio. Still has a few years left of high school, though, before that happens. On the far side, Koji looking for some help to Ingalls. Ingalls on the far touchline, trying to center that, and that is going to just curve out. Just not able to get that one to come inside like she wanted. Trying to pop that one over for opportunity with a header. Just not able to get that pass in the way she would have liked. Goal kick. Up in the air, and that's going to be headed back. Comes to the legs. Turn on was Fetty. Watson trying to heel flick that one back, unable to, as it's knocked out by Cash. Matthews unable to get a piece of that. Jones, as that rolls on that line. Played off the leg. With it, Bastian. Bastian gets it back on the wing. Bastian trying to make an angle run. Bastian with a shot. That goes top, and that goes over the net. I don't know if Green got a piece of that or not. It looks like she did not get a piece of it, so it will be a goal kick. But another chance there for Lauren Bastian, who now has 5 goals in this tournament. She got she now has 3 goals. She had 2 goals in pool play, 1 goal back in game 1, and then 1 goal in the semifinal. So that is played out, throw in. Coming for Cup Gold. Cup Gold just on a run right there from Bastion, just not able to get it by Green as she tried going underneath that crossbar and just sent it a little bit over, but it was a very effective shot, just not able to get it underneath and into the back of the twine. Throw in and just try and take too many yardage, move back, and now the throw in. Now, played mid to Watson. Watson off the left foot. At midfield, taking his Donovan. Donovan moves to her left. Now comes back to the right. That's stolen away by Ingles. Trying to move it to Matthews. Trying to move that over to Bezert. Now on the right side, Ingles. Nice short pass. That's going to be cleared out by Woods. Throwing on the ground. Centering, and that is going to be off the legs in front, and a chance. Not able to get that over the goaltender was Zoe Bezert. As she just tried to get that one over, and luckily for Prohaska and this defense of Cup Gold and the team, that one went out because that was a very dangerous chance, trying to bring it down in front of the net, and then just Prohaska not able to get the position that she would have liked as we have it kicked out of play. Played by Woods. Nice touch pass. Now to midfield. Cash turns. Tries to split the defense. Cash pushing a little bit too much on Novak. Kick awarded to Nationals Union as they trail 1-0 here in this second half. That ball in the box and flicked ahead, but just not able to get the angle that she would have liked was Bezert. So now Nationals Union is starting to finally get some momentum going their way on these last few runs. Just need more movement out of them. Push up forward. Now on the foot. Cleared away to Cash. Cash right at midline. Plays it back to Bastion. Trying to get over to Cash. That's going to go wide. Coming out to fall on that will be Green. That's going to go over the head of O'Malley. Finds his way out the touchline for the throw in. And Woods just throws that one out. So just really a change of possession there on the throw-ins. That ball goes in between the legs. Trying to get there is Ingles, but a whistle. Ball awarded a Cup Gold. Nationals Union 4-0 in pool play. Meanwhile, Cup Gold, 3 wins, no losses, 1 tie. Both these teams scored 14 goals. Cup Gold only allowed 1 against. Meanwhile, Nationals Union allowed 2 goals, but one of those was an own goal. So again, you can see why it's tough for either team to get anything past either goalkeeper. And the kick out goes to Matthews. Tries to kick it forward, but not able to get a piece of it. Parker loses it to Bridenstine. Bridenstine passes it over. Centering pass, that's going to go over the head and in for a goal. Getting that goal on that pass will be Makey Inglis, who now has her 3rd goal, and it ties it up here in this championship final game here in Frisco, Texas. What a goal there by Ingles, getting on it, and she just used her body to take that pass and take it in for the score. There's been a couple of centering chances just like that National Unions has had, and they haven't been able to connect until that one going over the head of the goalkeeper Prohaska, finding Ingles, and Ingles just using her body to knock that in for the first goal for National Union. And we are all tied up. This game just keeps getting better and better. One team scores, then the other one fights back to get a goal in the second half. It's been quite the game here between these two teams in this 15-year-old division for girls soccer here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Woods to throw it in. Holds up as we have some talking going on, just I think making sure a player is all right more than anything, and then we'll have two subs coming on for National Union. And then we also have one coming on for Club Gold. On will be Rachel Krajcevic. Also coming on the field will be Faith Weber. And then Kaylin Dudukovic on the field. She has 5 goals in this tournament. 2 goals in game 1, 2 goals in game 2, and then 1 goal in the semifinal. She's also one of those players that's in that developmental pool for the U.S. national team. And she's been a threat when she's got the ball, and she's done a good job controlling and pushing pace and getting into the box. That shot, is that's going to go wide. Just barely goes wide there. Now, with the goal kick is Green. You also look at Krajcevic, what she has done on this back row at the right side for Nationals Union. She has done an excellent job there and keeping those wings from coming up on the forward position for Cup Gold. Trying to bring that in. That is going to be kicked out by Nationals Union. On the sideline for a throw-in. As that one comes in, National Union trying to clear it out as it comes to center, and turning with it is Andrews. She turns again, gets it to Stock. Woods between the legs, try and get position, but Breidenstein doing an excellent job keeping her away. Now Ingles looks to run. That's going to be headed away into the feet, and Matthews a push from behind. Ball to Cup Gold. Coming near side of Jones. Jones, another one of those players in that developmental pool for the U.S. national team. So a lot of players between these two squads that have a chance at going on and doing something further down the road. But you think about some of the people that were able to be on these national teams. I mean, some that even weren't. Clint Dempsey was one that wasn't on national team. And then you look at people like Alex Morgan, who got on there late, just getting in at high school. You look at Kristen Press, who was here and won 2 national championships at this event. As that's going to go far, and that's going to reach the back line by keeping it in play is Cup Gold. Now veering to the outside. On the inside now off the body. As we get a little bit more shade here from the clouds. But also just something that happened recently. You look at 2012, Jordan Morris played in this national championship, and now he scored the game winner in the CONCACAF Gold Cup just this past week. So a lot of players with aspirations to play at a higher level. And another great thing about this tournament is there has been so many coaches and college scouts here checking out these different players, as 96 teams made it into this national championships. So hopefully some more of these girls will be getting scholarships and just get more looks in the future for whether it's national teams or college in general, but just another way to get themselves out there and hopefully further advance their soccer career. As we have a whistle and more subs coming on for Cup Gold. 2 girls coming on. Stepping off will be Kinsey Smith. Stepping on is Savannah Grubbs. And then one more substitution. Off will be Caitlin Andrews. And on will be Brooklyn Harris. Ohio being one of the hotbeds for soccer. Michigan also very well known. I mean, when you have 4 teams in this tournament alone for the Nationals, that's impressive in itself. Turning, running, looking to go forward. Nationals Union try and get that up. Trying to get there, flicked over and just goes to the left. Great chance there by Faith Weber, but she's not able to get that one on. Coming out was Prohaska to try to make the stop, and Weber went over, tried to go near post as that one just went out of play. Another great opportunity for Nationals Unions. They are getting some quality looks here in this second half. As that is played back and now cleared. It's going to come into the feet of Woods. She steps by, looks to flick it forward. Now headed away. Try to step up. Jones spins. Now up to midfield. Played down by Dudukovic. Stopped. Now Matthews. Goes to the far side of midfield. Plays it over. One more pass to Bridenstine. Bridenstine falls, but somehow can change possession. Ball taken away. Try and get there is O'Malley. O'Malley is just going to play that to the touchline. Kept in. Now to Fetty. She plays it back to Green. Very dangerous pass there. I don't think she realized how close Harris was to Green. As we are going to have a whistle. Play awarded to Cup Gold. As we will go to a water break here in this U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Our score is 1-1 between Nationals Union Black and Cup Gold. Welcome back to Frisco, Texas. I'm Josh Toll here at the USYS Soccer National Championships on Championship Sunday, where we are all tied up 1-1 between Nationals Union and Cup Gold as they look to be one of the ones that's going to hoist the trophy. We don't know who it's going to be in this game. Neither team has been extremely dominant. Both teams have been solid when you talk about possessing the ball, attacking on offense. I mean, really, where the game has been played well, but for both teams, is on their defensive front, just making it difficult for either team to score. Not many chances, but there have been 2 goals that have gone in and 1 for each team, as both these look to be the victors today. If we have a tie game, we will go to extra time and then kicks if there's no goal during extra time, as that's played for by Matthews. She loses possession. On it is Cash, sandwiched in between 2 players. Trying to play it out was Ingles. Now it's just booted down the far sideline, and that will roll out. Throw-in coming for Cup Gold. And if you're looking at these 2 teams, National Unions has been here before, looking to get back for the 3rd straight and get a victory. Meanwhile, Cup Gold was in this tournament last year. They did not advance, but they are glad to be back here. They want revenge from last year. They want to prove that they were better than they were last year, and they've already proven that getting to the championship. But what way better to cap it off than with an actual victory? For Nationals Union, the 16-year-old team won earlier 5-0, and they look to be the 2nd team today to take home a national championship trophy here at Frisco, Texas, as Woods plays that on the back line. Stock trying to get up forward. Woods on that left side. Has to be headed out. Good job there by O'Malley, just heading to the touchline. Ingles, try and run, try and get by Woods. And she's not able to get past Woods. Throw-in coming for Cup Gold. As that's tossed to Cash. Grubbs turns. Just pokes one forward. Try and get over to Jones, unable to. That's moved up on the play by Koji. Matthews looking to move it up. Chance on the shot, and that's going to go just outside. Nice save there by Prohaska. Getting her hand on that. Great opportunity there once again for Faith Weber, as she has been stopped twice now by Prohaska. Weber has had some very, very good striking attempts, just not able to get it by the diving Prohaska on that. You can see why Prohaska is one of the better goalies in this tournament. She is all over the place. Ball on the way. And that is going to go on top of the net for a goal kick. But Prohaska does a great job communicating, keeps herself in excellent position when the forwards or midfielders, whoever the opposing team is attacking her. She just has a knack to know where that shot is going to go and has the ability to take the proper angle to make it more difficult in order for the opposing team to get to the wide side of the net and have a better opportunity of getting it past Prohaska. Woods on the far side. Kicks that up. Has to be headed down. Ingles stops on the wing. Trying to get there is Bridenstine, but not able to control it. Ingles sneaking in, but not able to get that steal. No matter as that ball rolls out. Throw in. Over the head, but Woods heads it out. Bridenstine. Looking inside for Matthews. Has Ingles right in front. Goes to Matthews. Matthews with a good first touch. Looking. Trying to cross it, and that's going to go up and on top of the net. Again, trying to go with a crossing pass. If you look back to how Ingles got her goal, it was off a cross. It was able to get by Prohaska, and she got her body in front to get the goal for this Nationals Union team to tie it up. As that ball goes out of play. Lauren Bastian, meanwhile, was able to get her goal off a set piece that came in the box, and she was just able to put it in the back of the net as that's played far. Now turning with it is Ingles. Trying to find some space, trying to create. Bezert on the foot. Bezert falls down to Weber. Weber. Shot opportunity, and that's going to go up and over. Good attempt there on the play, but not able to get that one under the crossbar was Koji, as that was working its way towards that left post and just not able to get it inside. That would have been one of the more difficult saves that Prohaska would have had to make today. As Koji heads it forward to Weber, trying to flip it over to Matthews. Matthews jockeying for position with Grubbs. Matthews with a shot, and that's going to find the net for a goal. Matthews from 25 yards out goes to the top right corner for a goal. The second of the day for this Michigan team. What a shot there by Emily Matthews, getting her second goal of the tournament, just finding that upper right corner. That was an impossible shot to stop there by Prohaska. You got to hand it to Emily Matthews. Just getting great foot on that and just able to send that up and over as she has some space, and it goes up and over Prohaska into that right side of the net for the second goal. And now Nationals Union has a 2-1 lead in this game between them and Cup Gold, as Dudukovic tried to take that between three defenders as she loses possession. Now to Matthews. Played near side, Koji. Off the back, Dudukovic on her feet. Looking to get by the defense, unable to. Sent in, trying to get there is Harris. Harris slips and falls as she shoots that. And we will have a goal kick coming. As we get closer. As we're in the 70th minute here in this USYS Soccer National Championship. As National Union has just taken the lead, 2-1 here in the second half. And that's going to roll out of play for a throw-in. Grabbing it will be Krizovic. And we will have a substitution for Cup Gold. Cup Gold coming off. So we are nearing less than 10 minutes in this game. Running on the field will be Megan Pung. Off the field goes Savannah Grubbs. 2-1 is our score. National Unions has found a crack in the defense of Cup Gold, excuse me. And now they look to hold on to the lead, but still Cup Gold has had some chances. Harris and Dudukovic have been able to create in the offensive end. Let's see if they can find a way to get in there. Bastian with the only goal for Cup Gold. That's played out, and it will be a throw-in. Coming down the far side. Try and move it forward. Matthews plays it, but Woods right there to take it away. Hurdles a defender. Stolen away by Ingles. Ingles falls down, and Woods falls on top of her. No cards given. Woods gets up, goes back to her defensive spot. Ingles walks away. Played back. O'Malley trying to center it. Poke forward to Matthews. Matthews has help on the near wing. Blackburn. Looking to move it up. Nice little touch pass to Weber, but Weber loses possession. Now, turning and running. On the play is Harris. Harris to Dudukovic. Chance, and Dudukovic just goes to the right. Dudukovic with an excellent chance, just not able to put it in the back of the net. Nationals just saved on that one as that's just deflected on the stop by Green, able to get a piece of that as that goes to the outside of the net for a corner kick. So Green coming out and able to get a stop on that and push it to the right side of the net. Corner on the way, overheaded, and that just goes outside. Let's see who this is last touched by. Once again, touched by Nationals Union. 2 opportunities here. The lone goal scored by Cup Gold came from a set piece. We'll see if they can get a second goal by doing the exact same thing. It's booted in, and that's going to go over everybody's head. Turning, Didokovic trying to get by Matthews, poked away. Now, trying to advance it forward. That's going to be cleared up. Jones nearest to it. Jones with plenty of room as she veers inside. Now, trying to go between the legs, unable to. Goes to Harris, near side on the wing. Good job positioning there, and just going to send that to the near touchline, and that will roll out for a throw-in. We will have a substitution first for Nationals Union, who leads 2-1. On the field would come Jordan Zach. Jordan Zach comes off. Jordan Zach comes on. Coming off will be Sarah Bridenstine, who's had a very good game for Nationals Union. That's going to be played back to Prohaska. Now to Pung. Pung on the near side. Cleared up. Weber trying to get the ball. Weber does. And that's going to be headed back. Unable to advance that was Bezert. Coming out to dive on it, Prohaska. To midfield. Played forward. Now off the leg. Trying to get to Harris, unable to. It's going to roll to Blackburn. In the middle. Try to move up on the play is Donovan to Woods. Woods down the far side, crosses one, flicked up in the air. That's just outside the box, now headed over. Jones stepping up. Jones looking to make a run in the box. Jones trying to center it, and she's just going to kick that past that goal line as we have another substitution coming on for National Union. On will come number 8, Grace Miller. This tournament has been going on in some way or another since 1935. That's right, 1935. But you look back to when this specific one for the USU Soccer Cup trophy started was in 2001, where the Colorado Rush got the first victory ever. Both these teams hoping to hoist that USU Soccer Cup over their heads in the Toyota Center. It'll be on an award stand just behind the field after the game. See if they can be the second National Union's team, or can Cup Gold get one more goal and send this to extra time. Cleared up, now headed, Miller. Trying to step in is Ingles. Good job shielding her off was Donovan. Didokovic sends that one forward, but no one there, and coming out to grab that will be Green. As Green holds on. Green sends it up in the air, and that is going to roll out on the far side. That's going to come back, but on top of it will be Pung. Now grabbing it, Prohaska. Moves it towards center, off the foot. And now Nationals Union going to the corner, looking to kill time as Matthews goes straight to the flag, holding on to it, trying to trap it. As that's going to go out of bounds. Back into the corner. That is played out. Throw in coming. Throw in coming for Nationals Union. As Blackburn looks, now throws it in. In that corner, Matthews just trapping it, and it's kicked out once again by Jones. And then ball awarded to Cup Gold. Trying to get by is Harris. Harris awarded the ball as she is knocked down from behind by Bezert. Harris, quick ball. Gets it over to Creech. Creech trying to find Dudokovic, not able to get there. Stepping up is Nationals Union. Trying to step by now, it's stolen away by Creech. Creech pops it over to Woods. Woods coming out of that back row. Now Blackburn to Matthews. Matthews gets it right back to Blackburn. Blackburn looking for some help. Turns. Finds Matthews. Matthews just sends it all the way down. Be grabbed, and then it's going to be pushed out. Falling to the ground is Bezert. Throw in for Cup Gold. No, staying, with Nationals Union. Blackburn tries to send it in the corner. And that's going to hit off Nationals Union, and it will be Cup Gold. Throw in for Cup Gold. Off the head. Jones up in the air. And that's going to stay in play. As that wind just spun that one back. Off Ingles. Dudokovic stepping in front, going between two defenders. Now, try and get to the outside, and we'll have a whistle. Ball awarded Cup Gold. Coming up on is Jones. Too early on that as we have a substitution. Obviously, Cup Gold looking to run as we inch near to the end of this one. Emily O'Malley coming in. So Emily O'Malley steps on the field. Nationals Union hoping to hold on here as Harrison Cup Gold looks to make a go at it here at this very end. Grab, taken, sent back to Jones. Jones making her way to Woods. Woods spins, tries to go outside, but that's taken away. Now, Nationals Union is just going to send it into that corner, and that's going to go down, but out on the touchline. Cup Gold still having a chance as we get closer to time expiring, as that is headed up and out by Jordan Zach. Throw in. Stepping in front is Ingles. Ingles going to the far sideline. On top of it is O'Malley. O'Malley going right towards the other stick. Trapping that ball, shielding, making position. And she is pushed over. Ball still to the Nationals Union. Played in. Matthews is just going to hold on as long as she can, trapping, and that's going to be deflected out. Throw in. Repositioning. That one played off the body. Looking to move it down to Woods. Little quick pass. Not able to get there is Creech. Now she returns. Gathers the ball. Knocked out by Ingles. Throw in. Kicked out. Ingles doing an excellent job staying active there. Getting her foot on the ball twice now. And then now make it a third time. As that goes out of play, and they will have to retrieve a ball. It is back in play. Throw in. Try to push it down. Headed away. Harris with the ball on her right foot. Harris has help from Jones on the outside. Jones goes inside. Jones cuts to the left. Jones with a chance. Jones gets a space, and that's blocked in front. Nice little slide there in front to stop that one from going by. And that's going to go up and over. And that block might be what does it for Nationals Union as we have a new ball come into play. looks like blocking that on the slide was Caitlin O'Malley, coming in to make that slide and make that save. Otherwise, Harris had an excellent opportunity, just not able to go into Jones, as that is sent towards the back. Now up the near side, cleared up and out, and that will do it for us here in the 15 and under division national championship game. USU Soccer National Championships here in Frisco, Texas. Nationals Union getting the win 2-1 over Cup Gold in what was a very, very hot, hard-fought game between these two. I mean, you got to hand it to Cup Gold and what they did. Proshaka was one of the best players on that team in goal. Unfortunately for her, just not able to stop enough of those shots. Lauren Bastian getting the only goal coming off a set piece on a kick opportunity. And then Nationals Union able to get back into it with Ingles getting a goal on a crossing pass. And then Emily Matthews finding the back of the net on a beautiful shot that went over to the right top of the goal for the second, what would be the final go-ahead goal for this Nationals Union team. In play this year for Nationals Union, you look at how they got here. They won the National League Blue. They won their state and region division. Then here they did not lose one single game. They were 5-0, getting wins 3-0, 7-1, 2-0, 2-1, and then pulling this one off with a final score of 2-1 against Cup Gold. Nationals Union 02 Black are officially your 1500 girls national champions right here in Frisco, Texas. I'm Josh Toll for the rest of the crew here with Turbo. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next year.